What is good, everyone? It's Attached from the Minnesota ROKKR, and today we'll be talking about our wish list for Modern Warfare 2.
I had the chance to play MWII, and then I think my main thoughts on the game were, I'd say from the maps, it's hard to say like early on, right? But the one thing to me was like the maps were like flat, like straight up just like flat. Like on Vanguard, there was a lot of little ups and downs, like Gavutu on Berlin, just weird parts of the map. I feel like on MW, the maps were quite flat, looked pretty simple, nothing too much. The game's pretty colorful as well, which I like.
I got to play the new game a few months back when they flew us out to LA. The game is very vibrant. The map, the F1 map, is really dope. The sliding and the movement wasn't as quick though, so I don't know if they're gonna speed that up as the game gets closer to release, or if it's gonna stay like that.
It's very colorful. That I keep saying that. Very, very colorful. And you know, I kind of get bored of these dull games where you just the same color. I'm seeing the same color every map. I want some color to it, and it's a good selling point. Everyone loves a bit of color, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the game.
Now, my first initial thoughts were just like Ben said. It's colourful, very, very colourful. The game just felt very responsive, very like fun to play. It's more pre-aiming game, so I kind of like that. It's a bit more slower paced. All I know is room for a good year. That's what I'll say.
The maps I want to see in the game, of course, I want to see maybe one or two classic Call of Duty maps like Raid. I think Raid is like the best map ever, especially for all the game modes. I think it will work perfectly for us and us competitive players. But then I want to see a couple new ones, like maybe the F1 map. That could be competitive. I don't know if it's going to be competitive in Respawn or just SND. But I do like what I saw with, like I said earlier, the vibrancy of the maps. Usually when the maps are colorful and vibrant, more people enjoy the game and want to play it. But I definitely want to see some good traditional 3-lane maps that are medium sized, nothing too big. But maybe they can throw one map in there that's a small one like Bokage, because that was my favorite map in Vanguards.
The maps I want to see in MW2, I just want to see a variety of maps. I feel like you can't just go in and just be like, oh, let's have 3-lane maps on every single map, or oh, let's just have a medium-sized map. I feel like there's got to be a variety, you know, kind of make teams be good at everything, be good at fast-paced maps, slow-paced maps, mixy maps, you know, methodical maps. I feel like you have to have a variety, and it kind of keeps the viewers intrigued as to what's about to be played. I feel like the type of maps I like to see. I'll throw a few out there. Fringe, a clone of Fringe from Black Ops 3. That's a good map. I could see that working on a boots on the ground game. I think Evac could work very well on a boots on the ground game. Go back to Raid, Standoff. You know, they brought Standoff back in Cold War. Any maps like that, I think we'd be in for a good year.
This is mainly for S&D, especially maps. I want to see like a standoff kind of map, kind of like a medium-sized map where you can watch crosses, you can kind of like judge where people are going just off certain spots you're watching from. I kind of want that for Modern Warfare 2. You know, when it comes to hardpoint, I want just a standard 3-lane map, like a medium kind of size map. Maybe like I guess say Raid. I think Raid is probably the perfect kind of example for a medium-sized map. Yeah, like a nice little 3-lane map like that. I think we'll be in for a really good year.
The maps I'd be looking forward to would be not like I don't want small Bokage Tuscan maps again. I want say like Berlin-sized maps. They're not too big. Bit of both gunfights, up close, long range. I just want nice like 3-lane maps that make sense. They aren't too much, and they just have a good like balance of gunfights for SMGs and ARs. And as long as they have good maps, I think this just plays like a huge factor in the game.
I mean, I've only played Control, so I guess that'd be the normal answer. But honestly, I kind of want the chance to play the game mode, kind of like Uplink or Capture the Flag, just because I haven't had the chance to play it. And like everybody says Uplink's probably the best third game mode they've ever had. But maybe Capture the Flag. I think Capture the Flag, just because I've not played it, and feel like it would be a good change of pace.
For a third game mode, my dream, if they could somehow make Uplink work, that would be amazing. I don't know if you can really make it work with boots on the ground like Gridiron and World War II they attempted to do. But Uplink was just probably the most fun third game mode we've ever played and even watched. Like, it was so intense, dunking the ball, throwing one-pointers from across the map. So that was just so much fun. But I don't mind Control. I think Control is a really good game mode. I personally enjoy it a lot, and I think that'll be the third game mode. So Uplink, it would be perfect world, but I think realistically we're gonna get Control, and I don't mind that at all.
I feel like the game mode I'd want has got to be CTF. It's always really exciting to play. I don't know why. There's something excites me about having to run at someone's base and pull something out. I don't know. It's something fun. You know, I'm a bit of a route man SMG, so I'm gonna try and sneak in and take the flag from the other base is always something that I've really loved doing.
I'd say my ideal third game mode would be. See, the best third game mode was Uplink. That's a fact. But I feel like that only really worked on jetpacks. I can't really see that working the same on boots. So I honestly don't mind control. I know some people aren't the biggest fans of it. We'd think if the maps are suited for it, CTF would be decent, but it's kind of just like you gotta see what the maps are like for that.
First thing I'm doing when MW2's out or the beta's out is just smoking some fools. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of noobs floating about, so I'm just gonna be running pubs and smoking them.
As soon as the MW2 beta drops, I'll be loading into pubs. Hopefully playing with Ben. If he wants me, I don't know. He seems to be streaming.
When the MW2 beta releases, I'm going to be streaming, waiting for it to release and waiting for it to play it. And then I'm going to just grind pubs, trying to use all the guns possible, find the best SMG, find the best AR, and then just go crazy on some people and have some fun.
I think the first thing I'm going to be looking at when I get on the MW2 beta is I'm just going to be paying attention. I want to find out what the good ARs are. And I also kind of just want to see how the maps, I mean, it's a beta, you can't really tell that much, but how the maps are just going to play. I think I'm just looking forward to finding the good ARs, good SMGs, and actually the decent spots for gunfights and hard points or wherever it may be.
That is what the Minnesota ROKKR want to see in MW2 beta. Let us know what you guys want to see down below in the comments. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.